What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. We got a lot of information today from the live stream, and we got some patch notes, so we're going to crack straight on. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let's get into it all. Right, we'll cover the patch notes first because that does cover the majority of what also was said in the live stream. There are a couple of little details that are important, so I will cover them at the end. But first of all, let's have a look at what came out in the patch notes. So this is for tomorrow. They did post on the X page. We're going to get maintenance. Maintenance starts at the normal time, 9:30 a.m. CET, which is 8:30 a.m. UK time, 3:30 a.m. Eastern, and 12:30 a.m. PT. It's scheduled for 5 hours, so let's hope that it does stick to that, because there's a lot coming tomorrow and I can't wait to jump in. So you can see we're going to get the winter event starting from December the 16th all the way through till January the 6th. Krampus themed encounters will appear across Washington DC, allowing agents to earn winter keys and event awards. They did say that these were pretty much like the kill squad from Retaliation, but they're going to show up at some point while you're navigating around DC. So it'll be interesting to see if we can force spawn these, if it's completely random or not. Because obviously they drop the winter keys that we can use. It's a brand new vendor, which we'll get to in just a moment, I'm sure. They've got a limited time winter event vendor, speak of the devil, that will be available during the event. And we're going to be able to participate in a global community challenge to unlock exclusive cosmetic rewards. The Joel Musk mask, or Joel Musk Hunter mask, is making a return to Summit Floor 100, the same place it was last time. So make sure you've got them checkpoints ready. And then we've got our winter themed Twitch drop campaign, which I will have access to starting on December the 16th through till December the 26th for 10 days. Not gonna lie, I'm not going to be live on Christmas Day, so get them drops before Christmas Day. Then we've got the full winter event article as well, and we'll just have a quick touch on that. So this event certainly is bigger than Halloween. We got this lovely piece of artwork, and then we got the date again here, which is fine. But then we got the Krampus section. So you better watch out. Krampus is coming to town and hunting down badly behaved SHD agents. Well, I'm good, so am I not going to get to see him? Then he's going to have his 4 followers, and I'm going to try and pronounce this, the 4 Krampus laugh. I hope I said that right, or Krampus laugh. Is that better? Let me know in the comments down below. They're going to try and hunt us down. Defeating the pack will give you a chance to spawn the Krampus Nacht bounty. Does that mean Krampus Night bounty? Seek out Krampus and attempt to take him down. Doing so will reward you with loot, the white Krampus mask, and a winter key that you can use at the event vendor. There's multiple ways you can get these winter keys throughout the game starting tomorrow. So then we have got the event vendor. Does he not mention where we can get the keys from? Let me just get that information because Leo did mention it during the stream. Okay, so to get the keys, we'll get them from the encounters, so from the 4 Krampus Lauf named enemies that attack us. We also get a chance to get keys from the bounty, that obviously is a random drop from the encounter. They did mention that they're going to be in the summit containers. So if you've not got that commendation, it might be time to stack that up a little bit, because I think it's 300 containers, which is a lot, but you might as well get some progression towards it, and hidden gifts across the map. And then we'll be able to use these keys at the new event vendor. But I guess just one encounter from the bounty will get us the white Krampus mask. So then we've got here, so you defeated him, you deserve some festive treats. The event vendor has a wintry refresh and is exchanging gifts for the price of a winter key that can be obtained from, oh, there we go, the Krampus Nacht bounty completion, the named enemies, the Krampus Laugh named enemy, summit containers and the hidden gifts across the DC map. I wonder if these gifts will respawn every 24 hours and effectively we can farm them once we kind of figure out the location. So this is definitely something I'm definitely going to be doing a video about if that is so. You can see the lovely caches here. I do hope they kind of set out like this. This would be really, really cool. But the event vendor has 3 different caches to choose from. We've got the winter apparel cache. Exclusively offers apparel and vanity rewards with no duplicates. The 4 new outfits prepared for this event are the Police Navidad. Brilliant name. Give that man a pay rise. Whoever came up with that name, love it. We got the Leather Bomber, Glacial Gilly, and the BTSU Winter, which is an alternative to the premium BTSU apparel that was just sold on the store. We got the Candygram Turret Skill FX, the Trimmings Universal Weapon Skin, the Winterberry Universal Weapon Skin, the Naughty Weapon Skin. Is that naughty? Are they naked? The Dark Krampus Uniform, which was very interesting to see, which we'll show you in just a moment, and the Dark Krampus Mask. Winter apparel caches may also be opened with winter apparel keys that can be optionally purchased for 100 premium credits. So just before we go through that bit, I'm going to scroll down here because you get to see some of the artwork. So you can see this is the white Krampus uniform, and apart from the mask, this is going to be a reward from the community objective. But I want to find the bigger photo. Let me find the bigger photo with the actual rewards on that we've just talked about. So this was a photo I snagged from the live stream. But you can see the Dark Krampus uniform here actually looks really good. I think I prefer it over the white one. But all of this is free. Everything can be earned free. No doubt there'll probably be some premium in the store tomorrow. But you're getting, 5 here. Well, potentially 6 for free as long as we manage to knock out the community goal. We've got the white BTSU that we've just seen in the store, but the white variant of it, which I really like as well. We've got the Police Navidad here at the end. And then we've got these 2. What would them ones be? So one of them's going to be... No, so this will be Leather Bomber here. But then that's the one we've already got recently in the game. Yeah, I think that one's in the game already, isn't it? Well, it looks white. Let me just load the game up. I knew I wasn't tripping. It was the Tiaga set from the Season's Pass. So I guess maybe they bring in a white variant of this. We have had different variants of ones previous. I think it was the Sand Rat ones. They've had 3 or maybe 2 or 3 different variants of them. But this one, it does look different. If I pull over the X page again, this one obviously has a noticeable green on it. Whereas this one actually looks, dark and white. So I'm guessing we're probably getting a variant of this as well that may be premium. That's why it's not mentioned in the patch notes. It's not mentioned here. So yeah. Okay, so that is what it looks like is what is coming. So let's move on because we've still got lots more to go through and this video is already way too long. So then we get the winter gameplay cache. So these caches offer a variety of loot ranging from named items to rare exotic weapons, and they can only be opened with winter keys earned in-game. The caches contain the following. So you get to choose basically which one of these you are going to open. The winter apparel cache or the winter gameplay cache, and then there's a third one which we'll talk about in just a minute. But these basically have all the stuff in that we currently now get during special events. It doesn't seem too long ago since we already had these. But the things like the Lexington Turmoil Caretaker, etc., etc. One thing to note, though, here in the seasonal named gear, the first sight. Oh, that's not what I thought. Sorry, the quick step has been added. So if you missed out on the quick step, the pistol that makes you run really fast, you'll be able to pick one of these up, or you'll have a chance to pick one of these up. And then the exotic pool is much smaller. It's only the Eagle Bearer, the Ouroboros, and the regular. So I don't know why they've cut out the Iron Horse exotics. But they have made the event exotics lower. And don't forget, we got the new, what looks like an MG5 Bell Ringer LMG. They said that the stats were exactly the same. Nothing special about it. Just that I think it made a noise they were talking about, which hopefully we'll come across that a little bit further down in these notes. So while the cash doesn't directly okay, and then that's it. So there's the community challenge one, which this seems like it's in the wrong place. But in the spirit of the holidays, we're challenging you to work together towards a common goal, gifting the winter keys to unlock exclusive rewards. So if you gift 10 keys, you get the bronze milestone arm patch. If you gift 20, you get the silver one. And if you gift 30, you get the gold one. But what they want us to do as a community is donate 1 million keys by January the 6th. Now, I believe we will have an in-game counter, so you'll be able to see exactly where the community is up to with gifting the keys, but it is per platform. So PlayStation people, you're on your own. Xbox people, you're on your own. And PC people, you are on your own. So hopefully we can keep track of each of the platforms and see where they're up to. I will post regular updates on my X page, so go and follow me over there if you're not already. When I figure out who and what are up to what. But hopefully this is going to be a pretty easy task for us as a community across all 3 platforms, and we all manage to earn the white Krampus outfit because we'll have the mask. So it'll be nice to get the outfit to go with it. And again, technically it is going to take up some of your time to donate these keys, but it will be free. And if we're going to get attacked randomly when you're running around DC, you're going to pick up these keys anyway, so there's no harm in donating them once you're done with the rest of the rewards. As we talked about before, the Julmus mask will be back on floor 100. Twitch drops we talked about before, but now you can see a picture. You can see we got the Sleepy Snowman backpack trophy. You get a named cache, the Universal Weapon skin, an exotic cache, and the Santa Slayer's backpack trophy that looks amazing. But yeah, be sure to tune in to me or tomorrow for them, I believe. Yes, tomorrow. That's pretty cool. And essentially, it's just going to be watched for 4 hours, or leave it running for 4 hours, and you'll get all of the rewards. Make sure you've got the correct accounts linked, though that has been a problem in the past. That's going to be it for the division for this year. They say thank you for an incredible year. We'll be back in 2026 with even more Division 2. Trust us. It's going to be a wild ride. Until then, happy holidays from all of us here at Division HQ. So let's flip back to the patch notes because we've got a little bit more to go through because they have extended the event calendar. So starting December the 26th, we are getting Countdown Surge, Resource Multiplier event. So earn double Countdown Requisition while playing the Countdown game mode during this event. This is pretty good because this is the currency that you get to be able to buy from the Countdown vendor. So I'll definitely be taking part in this. It's always nice to have some Countdown resources stacked up when I need that emergency exotic component or something like that. Then January the 9th till January the 13th, we've got Deadeye, looking at you, Division 1, Overdrive, with the stat multiplier event. This is pretty wild. We're going to get 60% headshot damage, 30% weapon damage, 40% accuracy, 40% stability, and 40% weak point damage. That is a crazy event for that week. Oh, it's not that week, it's from the 9th. So yeah, from the 9th to the 13th, we are going to feel incredibly powerful. They're going to adjust the companion. He's going to talk less, so hopefully that is a lot less. Then we've got a few other things where they've done a couple of fixes. So they fixed the combat medic talent, lasted longer than 10 seconds. And they've also fixed the content collab apparel from making everybody to looking like Rayman. Be interesting to see if you look like Rayman if you log off and log back on. Maybe that resets it though. But then they've made some changes, this was the big thing I was hoping for, to modifiers and NPC companions. So they fixed an issue where the tech line companion did not engage in close combat, either on its own or when players ordered it to attack. Good. Fixed an issue where the companion was unable to shoot turret weak points at certain locations. Fixed an issue where the Overwatch talent did not increase the companion's damage. Fixed an issue where Objective 2 of the Journey, Mission 6, did not progress. Fixed an issue where the engineer's turret sometimes did not fire at hostiles after being deployed. That's good. Fixed an issue where the companion would remain stuck in cover and fail to attack enemies when ordered to take cover before combat started. This might have been something that's been affecting me a lot, so I'm hoping that makes an improvement for my gameplay with it. Fixed an issue where the companion ignored orders when standing more than 40 meters away from the agent during combat encounters. That also has probably been hitting me as well. These two alone, I'm hoping, make a significant difference in the gameplay for the companion. Fix an issue where the companion owner would repeatedly reset the group lock timer by entering a safe area. Okay. Fix an issue with inconsistent naming for the companion's active ability between the global modifier description and the companion's modifier tutorial. Okay. Fix an issue where the companion could trigger unstoppable force. I mean, is that really something that needed fixing? Fix an issue where the companion could trigger the reassigned chest piece talent, granting the agent sidearm special ammo. So I guess they've stopped the companion triggering a bunch of stuff. So we've got shock and awe, calculated, incessant gunner, bloodsucker. I mean, that's a little bit of a shame, but I mean, it is what it is. But then fix an issue with the missing scroll bar in the passive modifier menu because people didn't realize that they had passives to equip, which is good. Then we've got fix an issue with the packed active modifiers having one stat instead of the max 5. So if you want to go back and play it, you've got terrible stats, but now you've got the right stats. Then they fix an issue with the packed Master Climax exotic rewards. The Blacklister exotic knee pads and the Tempest pistol were not sent to the mailbox when completing the mission with a full inventory. Fix an issue where multiple in-game activities were incorrectly granted completion rewards for the caches from the packed. I wonder what that is. Multiple localization issues. So the only thing I like the fact we've done some companion changes here, but I don't see anything where it states they've changed any stats. I was really, really hoping that they were going to tone down the enemy modifiers or maybe bump our passive modifiers, and that doesn't seem to have happened. So that's a little bit of a shame because it will be a while now before we get year 7, season 3.2, it'll be towards the end of the season. So it would have been nice to have that now because there'll be the Christmas break as well. So that's a little bit of a shame. Let's pull up the live stream. There's a couple of things from that I want to talk about. I have mentioned this in a previous video, but I will mention it again. Leo in his very festive hat and jumper mentioned that Survive Fest progress is currently paused and it will get resumed when the event resumes in January. So if you've got 4 extractions, you'll only need to do it one more time when the event restarts. They then also showed the trailer for the new decorated base of operations. We saw this the other day and I did a video on this as well. So let's just move straight on from this. So we actually got a better look in the live stream of the rewards. So you can see this here. This is much higher res picture than what I've already showed you. The dark Krampus one looking absolutely amazing. I'm definitely up for that. But I do think I like the Police Navidad. And I don't know if it's just because of the play on the song name. But yeah, I don't know. But I really like it. You can see here we've got the VFX skin of the turret. It looks like it's shooting out candy canes, which is really, really cool. And then next they move on, I think, to the LMG that we're going to get. But hold your horses, it looks really good. Actually, before they do that, it's not just candy canes. There's actually festive decorations and what looks like greens and yellow sparkles coming out of it as well. So yeah, pretty good. And it looks like it decorates the actual turret a little bit as well with some lights. Here is the MG5 that I talked about earlier on. The Bell Ringer. I think it is an MG. Is it an MG5? I think it's an MG5. Correct me if I'm wrong down below. But it's a regular gun, just that it has a bell ringer talent on it. But you can put a regular talent on it as well. Everything else is normal. But when you shoot it, you're going to hear bells ring. It does come with this naughty white skin, which I'm hoping is a universal skin, but I've got a funny feeling it might not be because of how it says naughty on the side. But I think it looks really, really good. Like, really, really good. So, yeah, I really like the white skin. We got the one for the pistol, the white, is it the white tusk or the black tusk one for the pistol that looks amazing as well. So this one really stands out and looks awesome. But yeah, this will come from the in-game caches that we're going to be able to unlock with the keys. And just so you're sure about that, you can see here the winter gameplay cache. There is the Bell Ringer LMG. You can see here, we talked about it earlier on, when you donate your keys, the 10, 20 and 30, you're going to get the bronze, silver and gold variants of this arm patch that you can see here on the screen right now. And then we got a little interview with Laura from Bucharest, an environmental artist. Hopefully I said that correct, which actually as well, they showed off what the new areas in the game, well, not new areas, the decorated areas in the game are going to look like. So I'll give you a quick look at them. Here is the first one that we saw, and they literally have gone all out in these areas. I can't even imagine what they look like when they're glittering and flashing and things like that. Even from a picture, it looks pretty stunning. I thought Halloween was good. I've got a funny feeling this is going to be better. Then we saw a static of the base of operations, which actually looks like there's way more going on than it did in the video. And then we got to see it from the other side as well. Looking at all of the lights here on the White House. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Cannot wait to see this tomorrow. We got this area here, which I'm not sure which area this is. So please do let me know down below in the comments. Maybe I should know where this one is, but I just can't quite place it. But I mean, it looks absolutely amazing. Then we got ourselves a fire pit and what looks like a Christmas gifts stall over there. And then just to round out the video with some what was heartbreaking news. You'll have seen this. I actually covered it on my channel as well. But there was an agent who went by the name of A. John. It was on Reddit. The story was shared and it got an absolutely huge response, which was just a testament to the Division family and, you know, team and developers as a whole. And they wanted to honor him in the game, and they put this mural up on the wall, which actually represents his in-game character as well. His family know about this. They've obviously had some background discussions, but I just think this is an absolute amazing thing to happen, and what an awesome way to honor the memory of that agent. And I do hope that the family get to get in the game and actually get to see it. And this is going to be in the west end of the DC map. So if you want to go and check it out, that's where they said it is. I think they said the overgrown, was it? I'll just double check. I think she's about to say it now.
Overgrowth control point.
Yeah, sorry, the overgrowth control point. So you'll be able to go and check it out from tomorrow. So it'll be great to see, especially if the family get to see other agents taking pictures with it and sharing that on the story on Reddit. I'm sure that'll be it'll be a really nice thing. There's not any words really that are going to make anything like cancer better, and you know, I'm sure everyone is incredibly sorry for the loss. But yeah, this is just something that I think is really nice that they've managed to get this in the game and kind of honor that memory. But then Leo moved on from off the back of that to talk about a campaign that they are going to do coming in the coming weeks. They didn't really give any dates and time. I think they said we're going to get some more information on it later in the week. Yeah, they've teamed up with Worldwide Cancer Research, and they're going to put a bundle on the store, but all of the proceeds to that, 100% of the proceeds are going to go towards cancer research. So that is definitely a bundle. Although I buy all the bundles all the time, I'll absolutely be buying that bundle. I'll make the video on it, and as always, I will make the video unmonetized. And in fact, do you know what? If we get I'll come up with some kind of goal, and if we get enough likes in that video, I will make a donation myself, as well as I find cancer incredibly hard to talk about, as unfortunately I've had some dealings with it, and I'm sure a lot of people have in their life, and it's not an easy topic to talk about. So yeah, we'll do that. I think that's a nice thing to do as well, especially around the holiday time and with Christmas knocking on our door. So that's going to be it for the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. As always, agents, my heartfelt thanks for everything that you do for me and my channel. I could not do this without you. I hope you're going to have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. We're 10 days away. I'm getting emotional because of how this video is wrapped up. So I'm going to leave it there. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.